everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton. Here's a look at a few stories making news today.
The winds of change could soon be blowing through Brooklyn Center. One of the city's most famous residents, Earl Brown, has been linked to the Ku Klux Klan.
I didn't really know that.
Residents like Adrena Brown might just be learning about this connection, but the city council has discussed airbrushing Earl Brown's name off streets, landmark locations, and even the city's annual festival.
Our kids don't need to see things like that.
Adrena is not alone in her surprise or her concern that the city might be paying tribute to someone with a racist past.
So if you say, oh, you're a leader, then you're racist, then you're not a leader then.
I would not want that kind of a person's name to be glorified on anything.
I think that the issues that have been raised about his character are very serious, and they're very concerning to the city council.
The reason for the potential cleansing of Brown's name is because of a book titled The Ku Klux Klan in Minnesota. The author, Elizabeth Dorsey Hatley, says when Brown was Hennepin County Sheriff, he joined the KKK in the 1920s.
Council is very concerned about the assertions that have been made and that they're going to look at it very seriously and do what they believe is best for the community.
The city council discussed possible name changes at Monday night's meeting, with the majority of council members saying on record they would be open to that. The Brooklyn Center School Board voted in June to change the name of Earl Brown Elementary to Brooklyn Center Elementary.
Relief. I'm glad they're doing that. Because with everything that's happening now, we need a change.
What happens next? Brooklyn Center's mayor says he would try to schedule a time when the author of the book about the research and the connection of Earl Brown to the KKK.
It's a good thing, definitely. It's a good thing to take away.
So if the city does decide to eliminate Earl Brown's name, one thing we do know, workers will be busy because it is everywhere.
We vote, developers don't. We vote, developers don't.
Marches have been an all too common sight around the Twin Cities this summer.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, Hollydale, just can't go. Hey.
But this rally in Plymouth Monday afternoon had nothing to do with equality or police reform.
Save, save.
Instead, this passionate group of people gathered to voice their support for preserving the shuttered Hollydale golf course as green space.
We have a petition signed by over 8,000 people, over 2,400 who are from the city of Plymouth, to send a clear signal to the city council that their constituents, their voters, care about saving the last large tract of land, green space, natural habitat, and golf course, the only 18-hole golf course left in Plymouth.
Do we really need 230 more homes?
Paul Hillen organized Monday's rally, where like-minded individuals made their voices heard about not wanting the golf course to be converted into more than 300 single-family homes.
And there's been so much building in the Plymouth area that, it's just time to say enough is enough.
We just feel like Plymouth doesn't need any more homes right now. They need more green space.
Tuesday night,
tonight we're here for one purpose, and that is to listen to our citizens, our residents' input regarding the potential purchase of the Hollydale golf course.
Many of these same people voiced their opinions directly to the Plymouth City Council during a special meeting about whether the city should buy the Hollydale site for an estimated $25 million.
I'd ask the city to consider this as an investment, and meaning that if we do whatever we have to get this done and purchase it, run it, in 10 to 15 years, if it doesn't work, you can always sell it then.
We would not be in this discussion if those residents hadn't stirred the pot and proposed golf courses or open space or whatever it might be, so that they would have their open space, nice backyards.
If the city were to buy Hollydale, the question would be, do they keep it as a golf course? Do they convert it into some sort of recreational space? And do they issue a bond referendum to make it happen?
Personally, I'm in favor of having a question on the ballot in November.
Ultimately, the Plymouth City Council decided not to vote on whether to buy the property Tuesday night. Instead, they opted to table the issue to the July 28th council meeting. Between now and then, Plymouth Mayor Jeff Washy asked the council to review all of the information and take the residents' concerns into account so that they can make a more well-informed vote.
Brooklyn Park's Rec on the Go brings fun and games out to kids ages 5 to 14 every summer. But this year, like with almost everything else, the program has a different focus.
We provide free meals for all young people in the apartment communities and some of the parks that we go to.
Since June 15th, staff have delivered meals to children in the community.
Sometimes they're already here waiting for us. Other times we go out and remind them that we're here, but always we have a good show up.
Fridays are the busiest, with staff members delivering meals to 4 apartment complexes.
This program helps out the community a lot by relieving us some stress, providing food for the families, and also giving the kids something to do over the summer, especially during this pandemic.
Starting this month, staff are adding the fun back into the mix, with recreation programs delivered in with the meals.
Well, the art kit is designed personally by the Rec on the Go team, so such as designing cat in the hats or scratch arts, and some colorings.
One staff member, Royante Malone, says this program makes all the difference to families.
You do what you got to do when you got to feed the community and come out and have kids see you. They just want to have fun.
He knows that difference a good rec program can make. He attended programs at Zanewood, and it made him want to be a part of this additional outreach.
I think this program means a lot. We get out into the communities. Some kids can't really make it to recreations or like do sports this summer, so us just being there is just like a big thing for them.
In Brooklyn Park, Shannon Slatton, CCX News.